I've been living in Japan for 2 years now, I have never ever made it to summer Comiket before, and that is because I have always been way too scared of what people say about Comiket. There are so many bad statements that people have about summer Comiket. They say that their lines are way too crazy, summer is way too hot, and it's just way too many people. But honestly, I just had one of the most fun convention experiences I have ever had, and I go to a lot of conventions, so I feel like that has weight. But yeah, I wanted to like sit down and catch up because it's been forever since I made a video, and I'm really sorry I moved, but maybe we can save that update for another time. I just want to tell you all about summer Comiket. And if you really like Japanese pop culture and media and anime, then you probably also like Japanese snacks. That's right, this video is kindly sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Sakura-ko. Thank you so much for sponsoring again one of my videos. Also, look how pretty the boxes are this month. Oh my goodness, look at all of this detail on here. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's so pretty. Holy moly. Wow. I love it. It's so beautiful. Konbini. Wow, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, so many snacks. So this month we have the Moonfest celebration boxes. And fun fact, my zodiac is actually a rabbit, so I really love the look of these boxes. It's a burger. What? Oh, hi dear. I love dango, it's my favorite. Matcha. Let's go, I'm gonna devour this. Wow. The Autumn Moon Festival. Comment if you're going to be celebrating the Autumn Moon Festival. I would love to know. So cute. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Wow. It's amazing. Wow, this is super beautiful. Real tile. Could bury me in snacks. Yay! Thank you again for Tokyo Treat and Sakura-ko for sponsoring today's video. Thank you! I'm gonna have a feast. A snack feast! Yay! Now let's get back to talking about Comiket. So I went with my friend Barbie, who is also a cosplayer living in Tokyo. She's become a very dear friend of mine, and we really wanted to cosplay together. But because the timing was like really short, I didn't have time to make anything from scratch. So what we decided to do was simply order something on Amazon, and one of the easiest ones to get on Amazon is Madoka cosplay, because she already had Homura. So I was really excited because, to be honest, I've always wanted to cosplay as Madoka, but I always felt like I wasn't cute enough. That's why I actually did Mommy all the way back in like 2017 or something crazy. And so it felt really nice to finally cosplay as Madoka. I got the cosplay on Amazon. It came like within a few days, and then I decided to alter it. So I took it in so that it definitely fit my size, and I added a bunch of nice like glittery ribbon. I remade the bow on the back. One of the biggest differences was the skirt. I literally just did one gathering stitch around the bottom edge of the skirt, and it looks so much better because Madoka is meant to have like a bubble skirt, but the Amazon one just comes as like a circle skirt, so it flares out. So I'm really happy with how I was able to make it look in just such a short time. I really want to wear it again, so might make more improvements to it next time I wear it, and maybe add some props as well, because posing was like a little bit hard without a prop, to be honest. I was just doing a lot of like cute stuff. But anyway, I was an idiot because I set a timer for the cosplay lottery, because of course in Japan you can't just buy the ticket, you have to enter the lottery because there are so many people that want to go to Comiket every single time. And Barbie even sent me a text reminder as well, being like, make sure you get your ticket. She got her ticket. Did I get my ticket? No. I forgot what I was doing. I think I was working that night. Things have been so hectic on my schedule. Honestly, this year has been the most insane year I have ever had in my life. And so I missed out, but we still wanted to cosplay. So what we did was bought the AM ticket, not the AM entry. And we just thought, okay, we'll figure it out. We'll line up and for the cosplay change room, and we'll figure it out. Because if you don't know, you can't just rock up to an event in full cosplay in Japan. You have to bring your cosplay with you to the venue and get changed there, which means that you're not disturbing anyone on the public transport, on the trains, but it also means that no matter how much you iron your cosplay when you get there and you roll it out of your suitcase, it is going to be crinkled anyway. So yeah, we were a little worried because we didn't get the special cosplay ticket. If you get the special cosplay ticket, you can enter even earlier, and you can like enter in the hotel, and you always usually get to store your bags in a cloakroom, which is really great. It means you can be in cosplay and not have like heavy stuff to carry around with you. So we woke up pretty late, to be honest. We didn't really want to rush Comiket, so we got up around like 8, slowly did our makeup, slowly got ready, had some food, made our way to the venue. By the time we got there, it was 12. So we had only 15 minutes before all of the PM entry tickets were going to be let in. So as we were walking up to Tokyo Big Sight, we could see the huge crowds of people, and like I could not imagine enjoying my day if I had to start out waiting in a line like that. And I don't think the people did who I spoke to who did have to wait in that line. So a hack, if you want to go to Comiket, is buy the AM ticket but show up at around like 11:30, 12. No lines, no waiting. We walked all the way right in, straight into the cosplay change area where there also was no line. We were so lucky because I said to Bobby, I was like, oh my God, I don't have cash. I forgot to take cash out because we've been focused on everything else that I just forgot to make sure that I had any cash on me. And the cosplay change room is cash only. So Bobby's like, yeah, don't worry. I got you. I can pay you back. Yeah, we'll sort it out. We get there, and even Bobby doesn't have any money. So I was like, oh crap, let me check my coin purse to see like exactly how many coins I have. I had exactly 700 yen and Bobby had exactly 300 yen. So we were each we just made it into the change room with 500 yen each. And when you go into the change room, they give you this cute little ticket, I guess. It's like a brochure, but the way that this functioned was like a ticket, because at the end of the day, you needed to hand it back in to show that you had been in the change room. And it's kind of cute. You got a little comic on the back. A little comic. Day 1 is pink and the day 2 one was green. I think I lost it, but yeah, it's a whole little comic about what it was like to cosplay at comic market. And then you have like a map as well, showing a lot of the cosplay areas where you can take photos and things, and some of the rules and the times and where the male and female change rooms are, which is really helpful, you know, like very useful. That is one thing I was so freaking surprised. Every single staff that we spoke to, because on the way there, we wanted to make sure that we were getting in the right place. So on the way there, we asked 10 different staff. Every single staff member knew exactly what we were asking. They knew the answer, and they were so helpful and so friendly. They were so lovely. All the volunteers wear little purple caps, so they look like, it feels like you're in a video game, like the NPCs, like the characters. They're just really easy to find, and they're all so friendly. But yeah, the change room experience also was way better than Anime Japan, in my opinion, because it was like more in a discreet location, I guess, like away from the main halls, which meant it was just quiet, it was peaceful, and the floors had carpet, so it felt like more of a hotel banquet room kind of thing. And yeah, it was way nicer than Anime Japan. No blue tarp and no like sectioned areas, so if there was a lot of space and free, you could like take up a lot of space when you're changing. We had a great time changing. We just like popped on our cosplays, did the last little fix-ups of our makeup, and then put our wigs on, and we headed out to see the Comiket day 1. And at that point, what we really wanted to do was meet up with one of our photographer friends, and so we headed to one of the cosplay areas that was near the ocean. So we got to experience what it's like having the line of photographers wait for you, which felt really surreal. I was like, there's no way they're gonna be interested in my Amazon bought Madoka cosplay, but I guess I was wrong. And unfortunately, we didn't prepare like a sign or anything. So next time, lesson learned is that if you're going to Comiket, and if I want to go next time, I will print like a little banner or a little sign just saying like a QR code. That's the easiest thing. QR code or just your username so that people can find you, because Barbie was really smart and she had it like in the back of her phone case, so she could just go like, hi dozo onegaishimasu, please scan me. And I only had a few meshi left after my huge US trip. I only literally had 5 meshi left, so I've just restocked them and got new ones, but I just didn't have enough to hand out at Comiket as well, but it doesn't matter, it still had fun. And one of the things I saw straight away this year that was really cool, I say this year, but it was my first time going, was a huge mint collab, and 𝐬𝐨𝐬𝐚, the artist, and they had like branded vending machines and a whole merch collection, and really I'm left speechless because it was just so amazing to see. I love Mint. I love Mint fan. Oh my god, I can't speak. I love Mint Fantome so much. So being able to see her face as soon as I got to Tokyo Big Sight, I was like, I love it here. I wish I'd gone before, but it's so cool. It says like it's like the limited edition. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Look how nice it is. That's so cute. I love it. So I ended up getting one of these each day just as a cute little item. I told myself I wasn't gonna drink it and save the whole thing, but I was so thirsty. So it was hot, but that's the other thing. People always say, oh my god, summer Comiket is so hot, it's too hot. Actually, it was fine. It was like, if anything, it was raining all the time. And every time we went out to take photos in the cosplay area, it started raining a little more. So if anything, it was fine. The weather was great. Another gift, I'm going to say thank you for one of my fans. Thank you, Parker, for bringing me the Maltesers. I don't know how you remembered that I said I was craving Maltesers, but I'm very grateful. Thank you. I wanted to share them with my friends, but I didn't want to risk opening the box and then having loose Maltesers running around everywhere. But yeah, oh yeah, one of the downsides was to getting there late was that we couldn't cloak our bags, which meant that we did have to carry them around with us throughout the con. But actually, I think it ended up working in my favor because rather than having to carry my handbag on my shoulder the whole time, I literally could just prop it right on top of my rolling suitcase and just roll around with it. And it was really fine. We had no problems. The actual booths themselves, holy moly. I was under the impression that Comiket was just like doujins and not safe for work content, but they have everything. They have everything at Comiket. They had like music producers, they had Caldi Otaku booth, they had food, recipes, you name it. They had this is so niche and you probably only know if you live in Japan, but there's in the Toho cinemas, when you go to see a movie, there is a pre-show little clip that plays with these characters who have the cameras on their heads and the siren, and they're like chasing the robbers. They were at Comiket. They had or fans, I'm not sure if it was the real guys or if it was cosplayers, but their whole thing was the no ego, I can't remember what it's called. No ego drama. I forgot it. But anyway, they were doing this. And it was right next to my friend 𝐸𝐸's booth, which, wait, I need to get my checky. Chotto matte. Please hang on. I'm back. Speaking of the booth, it was right next door to my friend 𝐸𝐸's booth, who I made a costume, one of her very first idol costumes for, this one. And she was selling like little photo books, and I decided to get a little checky with her, and I just think it's so cute. I love how it turned out. She was cosplaying as Winry from Full Metal Alchemist, which is one of my all-time favorite anime ever. It's so good. Brotherhood and the original, but Brotherhood always will have a special place in my heart. So yeah, I'm really happy. I just wanted to support some of my friends. Another friend whose booth I got to quickly see was Peach Milky, and I got also another checky of her. She had like a random lottery. You had to pick one, and so I was a little worried I was gonna get a lewd one because I don't want to stare at my friend's butt. Some other fan will appreciate that a million more times than I will. So I'm really, really happy that I got like a cute little, I know it's still a little spicy, but I'm really happy. She looks so pretty. She's so beautiful. I really wanted to see one of my other friends, Linnea, who is a mangaka, and she just published like her own manga in Japan. She went kind of viral. A lot of publications came out about her manga, about a foreigner trying to make their dreams come true in Japan, and she's also debuted as an idol as well, Chika idol. It's very similar to what I'm doing. I really wanted to see her booth, but unfortunately fortunately for her, she sold out of everything by the time that I got there, and there was not a trace of her left, to the point where Barbie and I were like, where did she go? Was she here? Finding booths in Comiket is a nightmare because especially I think in the West Hall, East Hall. There's so many halls. There's too many halls. In one of the halls, they have the rows sorted by the hiragana letters, and I don't have the order memorized, so I don't know, like, I know that's like kaki, kuke, ko, but what is before the mami, mume, mo? I'm not sure. Gagi, gugi, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not even gonna continue that, but it was really difficult to try and find the booths, especially because they're so tiny and everyone's the same height. And so trying to like see, and everything's so colorful and it all just like blurs together after a while. And also sometimes when you're looking, you'll just see like the most atrocious looking artwork of the most things that just should not have been put into reality. But I feel like my brain does need sanitizing after what I saw at Comiket. But still, I had such an amazing time. And to be honest, I could see it being really, really fun to have a booth at Comiket. I think because we spent so much of our time taking photos outside as cosplayers and videos that we didn't get to really see as much of the booths as I maybe wanted to. But maybe next time I'll go in casual, not cosplay birthdays, but maybe one day I'll cosplay and then the second day just go around walking. Something that was really, really cool happened straight out of a movie. I can't believe it. I actually was blushing, which doesn't really happen that often, honestly. Bobby and I were finishing up taking pictures in our spot. Like, you have to claim a spot. There's lots of cosplayers, so it's a little tricky to find one. But we were finishing up and just taking a few selfies when this guy, male cosplayer, came up and said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you finished with the space? Could I please use it now?" He was very shy, very shy. And we're like, "Oh, yeah, in a moment." This is all in Japanese, by the way. In a moment, like, we're just gonna take a few more selfies and then we'll be finished, thank you. And then we take some selfies and then he asks for like a selfie as well. We're like, sure, whatever. And then we're like, okay, we're fine, we're finished. Please use the space. And instantly I had an energy drink that I was waiting to drink like all day, and I was like, okay, it's finally time, we're done with our pictures. Like, I'm gonna take my gloves off and I'm gonna try and open this can and have some have an energy drink. And I'm struggling because my nails are like quite long right now, but even without nails I struggle to open cans because I feel like, I don't know, it's so easy to I always cut myself. So then Bobby went to try and help me, and like before Bobby could even like honestly open the can, this guy, he just comes, he takes the can, opens it, and just passes it back. And in that moment, Bobby and I were just like, oh my goodness, what a gentleman. Like that never happens. And he didn't say anything. He just did it and then went back to his business. And as we're like having a little moment, like laughing, I turn and I look and I see him and he's just takes his freaking shirt off. And this man is the most ripped looking bodybuilder type I have ever seen in my life. I hope he's not watching this. But oh my goodness, we couldn't believe it. Not only was he ripped, he took his shirt off, and then he started taking his fucking pants off too. What is happening? And then pulls out this weird foam thing and puts it on like pants. And it turns out this is like a Jujutsu Kaisen thing, and I'm not up to date with Jujutsu Kaisen, but I think he is Maki's dad, apparently. I don't know. But anyway, I asked him for a photo because I thought he put a lot of effort in and he was really nice. So, oh my goodness. But my brain was fried. I think my brain is still fried after that interaction because I just couldn't believe what happened. Bobby was like trying to get us to the next place and I just literally was like, huh? What just happened? Where am I? I can't think straight. I'm like, it just goes to show like I'm not really used to like acts of, what's the word? Not kindness, service, I don't know. But in Australia, that's never happened to me. Oh man, I feel like hanging out with Barbie, things like this just always happen because she is beautiful, she is stunning. I love Barbie, she's so much fun and her energy is just so uplifting and bubbly. And so therefore, whenever we're together, I just feel like the energy is just high and therefore good things happen out of that. So I'm really grateful that we got to hang out and spend so much time together. She's become a very dear friend, like I said. But yeah, nothing bad happened. It was literally all wins, all weekend, even getting out of Comiket, we were worried about like, we wanted to get some food. So I really wanted McDonald's after a big day of convention. It just felt like the nice thing to just have some comfort food after a big day. We were so tired, very fun. And yeah, day 2, we wanted to get McDonald's after the event, and we were worried because it's right next to Tokyo Big Sight and everybody is going home. So we're like, oh, it might be too busy, we probably can't. But no, it was fine. They literally, the manager at that McDonald's is like running a military operation because everything was so streamlined. They were moving people through so fast. We got our food so fast. We found a table so fast. So I was like, everything is working out in our favor. Literally nothing went wrong. We didn't lose anything. We got almost everything that we wanted to do, we got to do, and we just had a great time. Honestly, we found almost all the friends that we wanted to catch up with as well, which was really great. And yeah, I don't know what people were like warning me about. Everyone was like, oh my God, no, not summer Comiket. Oh, sounds terrible. But I honestly had a great time. After we got home on day 1, we ended up looking at Twitter to see like which posts were trending from Comiket that day, because we didn't see like too many of the like really funny cosplayers, because people go crazy. I don't know what possesses their minds for these ideas to come to fruition, but Japanese cosplayers come up with some weird things. I love it. But one of the things that we really loved that we saw on Twitter was a really similar looking Dumbledore cosplay. Dumbledore and McGonagall cosplay from Harry Potter, and we were so impressed. It was hilarious. His like whole cosplay account is about like Harry Potter cosplayers. And the next day in the changing room on Sunday, guess who was in front of us? The McGonagall. She was right there in the flesh, and Bobby and I were like, oh, it's her right there. A celebrity right there in front of us. I hope she had an amazing time. I love seeing all the cosplayers still having fun and enjoying themselves at conventions. I hope that's me one day. That being said, I'm not really sure if I want to go to the winter Comiket, which is the next one happening, but it's happening in winter, and it's happening in winter. It's on New Year's Eve, which I don't know how I feel about that, but maybe if Barbie wants to go together again, maybe I'll consider it because it was so much fun. But yeah, it was so like, I don't know what the right word is. Isn't the right word. What am I looking for? It was just so like energizing to be like, this is the convention experience that I missed. I missed feeling like otaku and being able to see everything and do things and have fun with friends and like go to a convention and things work out and not be stuck in line all day, and be able to, yeah, just enjoy ourselves around the pop culture that is the anime Japan pop culture world. So yeah, I'm just really happy. These are the kinds of experiences that I moved to Japan to have, that I dreamed about going to events like these with friends like Barbie. So I'm just feeling really insanely grateful and really happy that I didn't give up when things got really hard, and that I feel like pushing through and persevering has led to me being able to still continue to have experiences like this, and hopefully even more and better ones in the future. Well, I want to just say thank you so much if you made it all the way to the end of this video. That means you're a homie, you're a real one, and I really hope that you enjoyed these kinds of videos of me just like sitting down and catching y'all up. But yeah, my next event will be in Abu Dhabi. I'm going to be going to the Middle East Film Comic-Con convention, which is really MEFCC. I'll hopefully be posting my lineup very soon because it's in 1 month from today when I'm filming this video. And then after that, my next event will be MizuCon in Norway or Oslo. It's like a cruise convention. So I just feel like I can't believe that this is the kinds of things that I'm getting to do, and it's real, and I just want to share it with you as well so you can come along with me, because I truly feel like I have taught myself everything. I have come from like nothing and just made all of this somehow happen through being stubborn and being really ambitious and kind of not even really believing myself a lot of the time. It's amazing. I've been able to do so much without even believing in myself. And it's also thanks to all of you watching this video and helping me out and watching them and liking the videos and subscribing to my Patreon and subscribing to this video, this channel. It all helps me so much do what I want to do and create things that I want to create. I have so many big dreams and things that I want to do, including streaming. So I really want to start streaming on this channel, and I am trying to make a plan, but it might just be a guerrilla kind of thing where I just start and hopefully I can maintain some kind of consistency, because all of these events and doing everything myself means that it's not always that streamlined. Doing everything as it goes, as it comes, but yeah, and also thank you as well to Tokyo Treat and 𝐸∫ for sponsoring this video. It means the world to me being able to work with a brand like, so thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Please take care, look after yourselves, and have fun. Bye!